Hey guys, Lucky Madman here. What we're doing today on this video, guys, is we're doing a recap on how Rush went this week. As you can see, we finally got the last star on our profile against Arena here, which we finally got our G3. I wasn't actually able to do this live on stream because I wasn't feeling too well during the stream, during stream time, during rush hour. So I just recorded my gameplay and I ended up getting the G3, so I thought, let's do a stream. So I ended up streaming that night anyway, and we ended up doing a recap of how Rush ended up going. So what this video is going to entail, guys, is going to be pretty much a highlight of the stream. What I do is I do go through and talk about my mindset, my thought process as I'm doing my rush hour, and giving you guys a bit of guidance of what teams I use, and I even expose my runes at the end of that video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this segment. If you do, please leave a like on the video. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any questions at all, please use the comment section below. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoy what you see coming up next. Okay, we started rank 34. Okay. Rank 34, 2055. That's technically wrong, by the way. And the first fight, I was like, I hit this defense before, yeah? I was like, oh yeah, I hit this defense before. I cleared it. No worries, with the same team. With the same team, I was like, yeah, that's fine. Easy clear, yeah? First fight. There's no better way to start than this. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing dies. Like, Clara died last time. She survived this time. And then watch this Samath do some magic. Boom. And then I get crit on through the glancing. And then I get double stunned, and now it's like a whole different fucking story. And she keeps stunning me. The stupid fucking cat kept stunning me. Yo, I got an emote? Thanks for the emote, guys. Choo-choo. Alright, there we go. So, I was like, what do I do here? My Kabila's too squishy, I kept reviving it and I kept dying, so okay. And my Samath keeps critting. So I think moving forward, I'm going to lower the crit rate on my Samath down to 70. So I wanted to get the heal block. I got the heal block. And then I was like, okay, if I miss a crit here, I win. And you guys know what happens when you try to crit a cat. When you try not to crit a cat. You crit every hit. So, one of those Miho solo games to start with. I'll expose my runes at the end, but I know what I want to do with my Samath later. I want to lower his crit rate, for sure. You just can't afford to be in a situation where you can get soloed by the cat. I think I'm going to get higher attack on him and lower crit rate. So, straight away, start off with a loss. What was the AD? It was... I mean, you can watch back on the VOD now, GB, but it was like Samath, Clara, Miho, and Asima. And I didn't change my defense at that point in time. So now I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave Miho on defense. And just go with the standard sort of defense. So I started running this. And see, I got hit by someone from Delta at that point in time. I was like, come on, bruh. And I was like, alright, I'll let it slide. Like, maybe they didn't know it was rush hour. Okay. So then I just started filtering through and I'm like, you know what can I hit here? Pretty much silent. So, I think I might have lost this one as well. I can't remember if I did or not. I know, everything died. So this is my main offense. And it carves up a lot of defenses, current defense meta. And I hit auto at this point in time. Goal is just to play it out and finish it off. What rank did I get? We got G3 Junkie. So I recorded this earlier. So I'm just quickly like flicking through seeing what I can hit. And then I was like, oh, Miho defense. Okay, maybe I can hit this. And then I was like, you know what? Nah, not after the first fight. So we skipped it. And then I was like, I saw this guy's defense, that Nephthys defense. And I'm like, I don't recognize the name. So I don't think it's going to be any good. I'm going to show all the stats 16th. I'm going to show all the monsters that I used. I don't know, I don't recognize the name, and I was like, you know what, this guy, if I don't recognize the name, I'm not scared. So I went in on it. So cleared everything. I saved the Samath skill here, but it was kind of silly anyway. because it was like, well, Perna's gonna die here, so it didn't really matter. Did I refresh? Yeah, I did. So you'll see, I'll just keep working him down, and it's like whatever. Rank 18. I was rank. You'll see in a minute. You'll see in the video. Well, not in a minute, in a while. So and then I was like, okay, what do I do? And I was like, you know, I'm gonna quickly flick through some other defenses and have a think about what I want to hit. And I was like, you know what? This defense looks interesting. Maybe I can double Lucian it because it's a 33 lead Iris. Like, how fast could it be? So I was like, yeah, let's go with the double Lucian because it needs to be like a 280 Iris to outspeed me. And there was no way it's outspeeding Bernard. So I went in. And then, yeah, double Lucian. You see, Iris doesn't die. Miho does Miho things. Chain attack onto that. Didn't really matter. And then we take out the Iris here. And everything dies. So we beat the bottom of the list, which is actually a pretty big Pog moment right there. And now we're just looking through defenses we can hit. Oh, this defense here, like, shredded me. So, I'm going to go back to that defense. You'll see I'm going to hit it. But, like, look at this. I was like, oh, yeah, like, this should be easy enough. I'll just do my faction. And I'll show you the runes on my Fat Lucian team. I was like, yeah, Yonhong's not going to outspeed me. I made a big fucking mistake. Watch this thing. No, it's not even that. Look at the Yonhong. It outsped my Kabila. That's such a big oof moment. And I was like, okay, I'm done. And I was like, okay, note that name. Do not do that to that team. Do not hit Rupture again. So, I was like, okay, I can't hit this guy. Okay. How fast is Kabila? I'll show the stats at the end, GB. Kabila's got a base 120. I slowed her down a little bit because I took off the crit rate slot 4 rune. Because I wanted to hit more Mihos with her. Yeah, so we're double Lucianing this defense. It's not even scary. There's nothing really about it. It's pretty much 330. 330 Kabila, GB. Same speed lead. So there's nothing really to this defense here. Nothing really scares me. So I'll just work it down. And you'll see, like, we only killed the Triana. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, how come Triana's the only thing dead? And obviously she comes back. So then I'm like, okay, now I need to kill Miho. So we got the Miho down. That was such a big, like, non-crit. Yonhong's base speed's 116, I think. And we got some pretty clutch armor breaks there. $116 on, yeah. I think it's 116. So same as Triton, yeah. So someone really gave their best runes to their, like, a very nice swift set to their Yonhong. That's such a shame. But I mean, like, I guess if you use it only for defense, it's fine. Yeah, she's that fast. She awakens into speed. And that kind of scared me from hitting those Zerath defenses. Okay, so I found this defense here, right? That Thanatos defense. I was like, what's really scary about this defense? Nothing. I think I can double Lucian it. Because, like, what happens? I'm on immune. I got Will on my second Lucian. The only thing that can happen is maybe Ragdoll moves and he torrents my second Lucian. So I was like, okay, let's test it out. Let's try double Lucian it. So I threw in the first Lucian. And then player protection onto the Ragdoll. But the Ragdoll, as you can see, Ragdoll got healed by the Jean. Perna also heals it. So if he torrents now, it's pointless. So the issue why this defense doesn't work is because they get enough heals from the Jean and from the Perna. And it makes torrent, like, you can't torrent with the Ragdoll. So, like, he'll torrent here and it's fine. So my goal is just to kill Perna. And then I'll deal with the Ragdoll at the end. So he'll block there, that's perfect. Because it doesn't matter if he kills off my Lucian here now, because it's already done. You know what I mean? Like, he'll block, it's fine. Nothing else is going to happen. We just end up working him down. I kind of got a little bit scared here because it was kind of like a 2v1, no damage on my team. But I kind of misplayed it a little bit. I could have killed him off a little bit earlier. But I started remembering this guy's name. And I was thinking to myself, okay, I could beat this defense over and over with double Lucian. Like, if you can find a team you can double Lucian, you always look for it. So you'll see I'll go back to this Halfus team. And I'm thinking, I think I can beat this quite easily. I don't have to worry about speed lead. I can match the speed lead and back my Bernard to be faster. And we'll see how it goes. If he outspeeds me, I'll get the Samarth option as well. So I'll go with the Shimite here. The reason why I run Shimite into this is a lot easier. You have Leo? Yeah, I do have a Leo as well. I don't like running Leo because I'm giving up a chance for them to beat me. If Leo doesn't do Leo things, then I can get outsped. Because I don't have fast runes on my Bastet. My Bastet's only like plus 180, but I'll show it later. So you'll see it's like Perna and Halphus. And Halphus is still below 50%. Yeah, Leo does kill Halphus defenses, but I'm more concerned about the units around it. I need to find a better team, but this team worked hella fine for me, so I wasn't too worried. It's because of the attack bar. So, like, most of the times, like, they're ruined with no speed. Who's faster? Bernard or Kabila? Kabila's faster. Ice on my team. I'll show you all the runes at the end. So, you see this Perna procced quite a lot. I was like, maybe he's got his passive again. If he had his passive, I might have been a little bit worried there, but we got it down. So, I started remembering that name as well. I'm like, okay, I can beat that team quite easily, you know? Alright, let's see what's at the bottom of my list. I can't really find anything. Yeah, what's up, Flynn? So I couldn't really find anything, and then I was like, okay, we'll keep going through, we'll see if we find anything, and I found the same name. I'm like, easy. Same team, let's go. Why do you use Samarth Bernard? Why not P-Summit Quebec? I do that as well, but I don't run the Bastet Lucian. It's easier to tune to Bernard, that's why. It's much easier to tune to Bernard than it is to tune to Kabila. So, you'll see me, I just start feeding off this defense. He gets the stuns on me here, which is kind of scary. I didn't land the attack break. And the best thing there is he didn't kill my Shimate. And now I'm deciding who do I kill. Yo, what's up, Jing? And I think I end up going for the Perna here. Yep, I didn't get the crit, but that's okay. We get him low enough that we can finish him there. And then now it's like Halphus versus the world. And I think Halphus just healed above the 50% mark. So it's like, okay. Now we go through this whole process of waiting and whatnot, and we start contemplating our life because we're like down a unit. So there you go. Now he moves. He's not above 50%. So now we can finish him off. So now we just keep working down him and whatever, and it just takes a bit of time. Yeah, you can't heal through shield. That's why I remember that. We'll talk about that later, Jing. So you'll see, like, look at the defenses I skipped. There's a reason why I don't hit those. Okay, so this defense here, I thought I could beat. Okay, I thought with this, I could beat. I would have enough damage to take out Orion, but I couldn't. And that's what kind of caught me off guard. This guy actually had a really tanky team. One, I didn't reset the Samarth, so that kind of fucked me already. And I got all crits on the Miho. And I left Orion on 1 HP. So that was kind of game over. He reset my Samarth and I'm dead. And that was like I started looking at this team like, okay, there was more risks to this team than no risk. So I decided moving forward, I'm not going to hit this defense during rush. There's no point raging on this defense. So I'll just move on moving forward. And I didn't reset Perna. I thought I might have been able to get Perna down, but I couldn't get Perna down. He still had the life. So I thought, okay, at that point in time, we're wasting time. So I reset and look at the guy at the bottom of my list. It's this team again. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Shimate is still working a treat for me. Let's keep hitting it with Shimate. And he's like a lot of points are higher than me. No worries, Dream. Take care, brother. Good night, sir. Good night. So yeah, I just kept hitting this defense. I was like, it's kind of fodder for me, so I'll just keep feeding off it. And then, like, he procs, like, a bit heavy there. But at the same time, I'm not too worried. We got Perna's first life down. We just need to take down this Perna and we win. And look, he gets a triple stun on me. And I'm like, oh, this might be a little bit trickier now. But it's okay. We take out the Perna and we win. So we killed the Perna there. Now we just have to be a bit more patient. It's not the end of the world here. We just keep working down the Halphus. What's good here... Actually, that was a bad thing. I thought we might have been able to time everything, but we weren't able to. Like, I thought maybe I can pop the shield before he moves, but we couldn't. So, now we just have to wait. Again, wait for the turns to cycle. And I thought maybe I could be a bit cute here, and I think I could have my third skill available. But I didn't, so we just have to keep waiting. I have the third skill available next turn, plus his armor broken. So, I was like, okay, I don't have speed buff, but I've got lower speed. So I did the speed buff, and let's finish him off here. get a nice juicy 53k damage hit on him, and move on again. So we keep going. I stole 11 points from the guy. He's at the bottom of my list. And I was thinking, okay, what else can I hit? I was thinking this defense here looks pretty nice, yeah? And I was like, okay, my Kabila should outspeed this Triton. I'm plus 209 on my Kabila, I think. And he outspeeds me. And I was like, okay, I can't hit this defense. Let's move on. So that's a plus 213. It's a plus 213 or plus 214 Triton. So I was like, okay, maybe I could do something with it here. And then I was like, okay, let's just try Lucian out. But by then it's too little too late. And I quit. So I took note of this person's name as well. And said, okay, I can't hit this guy. He's going to be probably at the bottom of my list quite a lot. So we'll just skip over him. And I was like, do I hit that defense again? I thought, nah, it's not worth it. And then when I saw this this defense here, the Rahul defense, I was like, okay, what's the worst thing Rahul could do here? So the way this team is going to operate, guys, I'm going to pause it. The way this team operates is Bastet's going to buff, Rahul's going to hug something, and then third skill strip. Right? And if he's on despair, he might despair stun. What's the chance of him despair stunning my Tiana? 25%. Right? 25%. If he doesn't stun Tiana, I win. Okay? That's why I played my percentages here. So here you go. Buff comes through, defend, and the first time fighting this defense, boom, stuns my Tiana. And then what I realized is that it doesn't matter if Tiana gets stunned. What's he going to do? So I still did my time to loot. They get armor broken and it's fine. I don't get my attack buff, that's fine. I can reset everything. So I reset everything. And I get branded on my Perna. And I do third skill here with the Samurai. And again, no attack buff, but we almost take out the what's it called? The Vanessa, but then we do Tiana second skill because Tiana didn't actually get messed up here, so we can do Tiana second skill. I was contemplating third skill there, but I thought let's second skill. So we worked down a rail. Yo, what's up, Fallen? And then I was like, you know what? Let's do the third skill here. Oh, we've already reset Perna, so we can kill him. Defend gives additional turn, yeah. Defend gives an additional turn. It's like hug. Hug gives additional turn, so yeah. That's why Chandra always procs, even if they're built on despair. So, I started remembering that name. Like, okay, I can run that team all the time. And so I was like, you know what? I can't hit anything on my list anymore. I don't really care for any of these defenses. And then I saw that one. I'm like, okay, I think I can hit this. I can outspeed it for sure. And I think I can deal enough damage. So I went, you know, Samath and Fat Lucian. Yeah, Chandra... I don't hit Nigong, no I don't. I don't waste my time with it. It's kind of 50-50 because I would try and Zyros it, and I don't think it's worth it. I mean, I would Jemaya Bastet it. If I had Jemaya, if I had a Jemaya, I would definitely hit Nigongs. Because then I would Jemaya Bastet Lucian. I was trying to think of what to do here, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna first skill the Sierra. Get Sierra out of the way. I'll lose my Lucian. And then I'll go for the armor break here. I'll get the armor break, and then we see my units get pretty low. And then I go for the reset. We reset Perna. And then like he'll get a few procs here. So we get the despair stun there. We revive our Kabila, I believe. And I brought Kabila back because I wanted to armor break. So I go for the reset here. We get the stun onto the wound star. Try to get the armor break, no armor break, so then I boost the Kabila. And then I go for the armor break again, and then I end up just waiting it out. It's like poke, stun, no stun. 2-turn sleep again, great. Oh, I gotta add it myself. Because I don't got any mods right now. I don't think I do. Alright. So, I found the same guy again. As you can see, he changed. He changed it to Triana now instead of Feng Yan. So I was like, you know what? That doesn't change my tactic. Because I still soften it up with Shimate and Lucian cleans up the entire team. So in my eyes, my approach to the team does not change. So I can still hit it the same. So, in fact, I think the Triana made it easier for me. So I just work it down. Boom, boom, boom. Triana's gone. Orion's gone. I didn't do much damage to Perna that time. I think I got all like glances. So I was like, okay, I'm down a unit already. But We're just gonna kill Perna twice. I got Halphus heal blocked. Sorry, armor breaking there. So I thought let's finish it off, and then now we can just work down on Perna. So Perna's out of the way. Boom, easy. More points as well. That was another what, 10 points to me. There you go. I start filtering through it, and I start thinking, what can I hit? And I thought Halphus, Camilla, it's probably a little bit too stally for me, so I'm not gonna hit that. And then I was like, okay, I don't recognize that name on that team, so I'm gonna try hit this defense, see if I get outsped. So I start hitting this defense here. And this time this Trident didn't outspeed me, so it's obviously a different person. And does the Savannah really scare me? Not really. So Savannah works really great into my team, because if for some reason I get my HP really low on Samath, the Savannah can actually kill my Samath and proc him to die, which allowed the Jean to pretty much die as well. So in this case, Jean survived with 1 HP. She procs out of her safety, and because of that proc, we were able to bring her down quicker. So that's the reason why this offense worked here against this defense. So I noted that name down as well, and I thought maybe I could hit that team again. Then I saw the Symbolics defense again, and I thought, nah, it's not worth it. Find other defenses I can hit. As you can see, there's a lot of Halphuses, right? And I don't really want to mess with the Dark Demon. I thought about this team, like, if I don't kill everything turn 1, I'm kind of dead. So I will just skip it. So I thought about it for a while. Okay. So I don't recognize any luck in LDs. I got a Lightning Fallen, and I got a Dupe Mana today. So yeah, that was the defense I saw, and I was like, you know what, I think I can beat this. So we'll hit this defense here. The only thing that scared me was if the Daphne survived my Lucian, if my Lucian got not enough crits on it. And I got 2 crits and a glance, so I did 22 point something K damage. I think 24k damage almost. So he survived 1 HP, but it was fine. We get the reset there, and then we're like, okay, Crow Hunt. We kill the Miho, and then we kill the Samath at the end. Easy defense, easy clear, 30-second fight. Then we move on to the next fight. And so I was like, okay, what do I do? I got nothing I can really hit, so I'm like, do I refresh with crystals? So I started scouting out the defenses again. So I refresh with crystals. Okay. So you'll see me keep scouting out defenses. And I saw this guy again. And I thought, no Perna this time. Okay. That's not going to stop me from Lucianing. Camilla instead of Perna means I'm still going to Lucian you, because I know I can kill your team. So I knew this guy was fodder for my team because he's double Lucian food. So I bring him down. Triana heals, and it's whatever, right? Because I've got immunity on my second Lucian, so it doesn't really matter. So then I'll go through and I pop everything. So everything dies except for the Ragdoll and the Camilla, and by that point, it's already over. Once I landed that armor break, it was already over. And then I hit auto. Silent, it's like an unwritten rule that you don't hit your friends on Rush. Any other time outside of Rush, you can hit them, but I would not recommend hitting friends during Rush. It's a bro code, pretty much. Yeah, agreed. It's like ultimate disrespect hitting friends during Rush. Because if they're rushing and they're trying to secure rank, what's the point of dropping them? I saw a lot of people I knew as well, so you see me skip a lot of names here. So mainly, you'll see the names I'm hitting. I don't really know those people, so that's why I kept hitting them. Unless you know they're not rushing. Unless they tell you they're not rushing, yes. It's a whole different story then. So as you can see, I'm ranked 19 right now, and I'm starting to run out of targets. And at this point in time, there is still 20 minutes of Rush left. So I don't hit anything for a while. I think I'm going to skip to there. Okay, so I found the Bastet Rahul guy again. But at the same time, you shouldn't be hitting them if they're your friends, Silent, in my opinion. So I don't blame him for deleting you, to be honest. Especially if they were trying to rush. You just skip your list and you find people you can hit. I wouldn't hit friends, to be honest. Unless I knew they weren't rushing. If I did hit him accidentally, then I would apologize and I'd say your defense is Lucian food. I didn't recognize the name, I just went in and hit it. But now, you know, moving forward, just remember that you're Lucian food. Unless they hit you first, and you can crack it at them. So as you can see, rank 17. I couldn't find anything else to hit, so I refreshed my list, I think. No, I didn't refresh it at that point in time yet. And then I saw this defense, and I was like, I think I can hit that. But I refreshed my list anyway. Got down to the bottom, and then I saw the name I saw before. So I saw this defense again. I'm like, you know what? I need to Lucian this, so I will I will Shimate Lucian this. I accidentally almost picked Skogel. That would have been awkward. I agree, Ice. If it feels like that's a whole different story. So then, yeah, same guy, same method of beating him. Imagine I picked Skogel. I would have been so sad here. So then, working down. Halfus is so annoying. Because his Halfus took a while. Yeah, I got my G3 flu. We got G3. So we're just going through, watching back the replay. I've recorded it. We got rank 18. I tried landing armor break so many times. I need to get more accuracy on my Bastet and my Bernard. So as you can see, I try to get it low. And then this obviously knocks it down. And now the issue here is I'm like, oh, maybe I can nuke with the third skill. Nope. Resistance. And then he starts healing again. And now this is where I start freaking out. Because, like, he's already pretty low. Like, my team's pretty low on HP already. My Lucian has no HP now. And now I get my shield up. And I'm like, I might be dead here. He gets a stun on my Lucian. I don't land anything. I land an armor break, but it's like timing is so wrong. So I pop him here. But then he's already boosted in front. So what I did was I boost my team here. And I was like, maybe I can kill him with this. And I get him down to 1 HP. So now it's all about the waiting game again. I've got no HP for him to really steal. So he can't really get above 50%. So then we're kind of, I think we're chilling by that point in time. So we just end up waiting. He finally gets his move. And now we can beat him. So, I've wasted so much time on this fight, right? And at that point in time, I'm like thinking, fuck, how many times did I get hit on defense? And I'm rank 22 now. So I dropped rank. Yeah, it stalled me quite well. So I saw this defense again. I was like, this time I didn't really want to hit it. I kept skipping through. I was looking for the defenses I could farm off. So I saw this defense. I'm like, this defense looks really, really easy. Because Martina needs to be tanky enough to survive my Fat Lucian. And I'm thinking my Fat Lucian does like 11k cards. So if the second hit can pop the passive, I can kill it. So I go through here and I think, okay, it's probably a damage Martina. So bop, everything's gone. So my defense wasn't working, so I started changing it up. I was like, what can I do? So I looked through my logs. I didn't end up changing it at that point in time. What was my AD? Red, you'll see it now. I just showed it now, but you'll see it again. So I'm flicking through defenses, looking at my logs. And I saw that Thanatos guy name on my defense. So I was like, you know what? I can double Lucian him. Did I not hit him? I think I saved him for later. I think I might have saved him for later. I Lucianed him all rush. Whenever his name popped up, I just Lucianed him. And I saw this defense, I'm like, I think there's no real risk in me hitting this one. So here we go. So he had a lot of shield sets there. So I wasn't able to kill the Triton, which is very unusual not being able to kill the Triton. So Triton, I believe derps here. Yep, there's the derp. And then I do second skill. I don't actually reset the Nepth. So now it's like kind of a waiting period. Is this Tenzin? I don't even know. So I heal here. And then now it's just like working down the Oh, okay, fair enough. So I was ready to sacrifice my Samarthia so we can do the return damage. There it is. But I was only heal block on one unit. What do you mean, Marvin? Everyone else was fine. So I knew I was going to get my Amp Magic off here. Because Kabila with the glancing means you can... Like, Nephthys doesn't land all the debuffs, right? So... And that was it. That defense. So that took a while, but it was worth the points. And I dropped out of G3. So then I started getting people off my refresh list. Because I knew these guys, I could beat them easy. So, like, this defense was fodder for me. The only way I can lose is if they strip Tiana and they armor break Tiana and they get procs on Tiana. Tiana's 100 res. So I back my Tiana. So there's like a 75% chance I win this every time. And at that point in time, if I can clear it 75% chance in a minute, I feel like it was worth it. So, as you can see, everything's gone. The samurai animation's a bit annoying. So, we end up playing it out. So I got my points back from him, he hit me again, so I hit him again. And then I thought maybe I'll change my defense up so he doesn't hit me. So I took Miho out and I put in my Kuma. Really, Solemn? You're gonna ask me that question, huh? You're really gonna ask me that question? Yeah. Anyone with their right mind uses Alicia. Anyone in their right mind uses Alicia here. So we go through, we clear him twice, and then we go down, and we're ranked 24 now, and I find the same guy again, and I thought, Shimate Lucian again. Shimate Lucian, you guys know how this one works out. Bop, bop, bop. His Orion must be slow. I have no idea what the speed of that Orion was. I tested it. I mean, my Bernard's no, like, he's not that slow either. And I knew that this time we didn't get him, it wasn't above 50%, so we're fine. Alicia or Samarth, that's such a tough choice. So then I was looking through the list about what I could hit. And then I was like, you know what, we can hit this defense. I feel like Savannah's nice on defense, but she's so bad. If you run a, what's it called? If you run a Samath, it's actually so bad. You can see it on screen, Solemn. You don't need to ask me, it's on screen, sir. Alright, so you can see it kills me there. And then I get the stun. And then now it's just a waiting game. And I remember hitting this one before, so I think I ended up hitting that one, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Remember when you got Alicia, you were disappointed? I know, right? You need to run like a plus 220 or so Triton if you want to run a Savannah. So we go for the reset. We get the stuns there, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because she procs out. So we kill the Samath. Then he pops my Samath there, and then it's like, well, you just kind of killed your team. Yeah, there's no Andor defenses. Andor's not that threatening on defense, that's why. Andor meta's gone now because everyone runs Fat Lucian. And I was like, you know what? Time to run stall. So I pull out my arena. I drop in the arena. Because I was like, maybe it's time to actually try and stall. So I decided, let's drop arena into my defense. Okay, so with that defense, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try Fat Lucian this. Fuck it. I have nothing to lose. And I was like, but it's triple fire. Triple fire, Fat Lucian. Wasn't the smartest move I made, and look at that. Look at what it cost me. Look at what it cost me here. I didn't even kill the fucking Vanessa. I'm like, what do I do? Okay, I kill the Vanessa. I wait now, and I'm like, maybe I can armor break. Nope, I just killed the Clara, okay. Yeah, I know, if it was a little fatter, I would have been fine. But I'm gonna lower his crit rate for sure. I think you run a 70 crit rate Samath now. I don't think you run an 80 plus crit rate Samath anymore. I think a 70 crit rate Samath is more than enough. I don't think so, Ice, because Clara could strip. If Clara strips and stuns, you're dead. I'd rather play the odds, you know? So I healed instead of reviving. Because at that point in time, I didn't need Lucian, so I just waited. So Toy Knight, at that point in time, it didn't really matter. Samath's got this in the bag. So I'm going to lower my Samath crit rate down to 70. So now I'm like, okay, I'll just wait a couple more seconds, refresh my list, scroll down to the bottom, and I see Thanatos there. I'm like, okay, my double Lucian food guy. Cool, I'll hit him. But let's see what else we got as options. So I scroll through. Time left. At this point in time, I think we have... It's 38 minutes into the recording, and I think we finished off at 42. So I think there's 3 minutes left. I think there's 3 minutes left at this point in time. Or 3 or 4 minutes left. So we kill everything off this time. And we just, well, almost kill everything off. So we finish him. Wait, where'd the music go? Oh, there we go. Alright, so we get him out of the way. Rank 12. And then I'm like, okay, I gotta refresh wings. I think I forgot to hit Thanatos on my defense log. Now that I think about it, I should have double Lucianed him. Wait, hold on, wait. 9:56, so 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left at this point in time. So this is when you go Super Saiyan mode. So you saw there the Perna resisted. So I was like, fucking great, you know, like everything's gonna die except for Perna. Of all the units, like Perna comes back, I'm like, okay, fuck. Alright, Perna with these crit animations. Alright, and that's dead Perna. Next. So at that point in time, that guy's really bad for me to hit. Because he's actually not giving me many points. See, if I knew Thanatos was still on my revenge list, I would have hit him earlier. I would have hit him again and again. I could have hit him one more time. I probably could have got top 10 if I hit him. Yeah, that guy was really low. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to refresh my list. So I went back here to see if anyone was on my defense list. And I was just kind of waiting. Because like, I was like, you know what? I'm already so high. Do I want to hit any more? So I refreshed my list again with crystals. And then I found Thanatos. I found Thanatos again. So I fed off him again. So he does the provoke, protects the ragdoll, and I'm like, you know what? It's fine. No, I haven't finished legend. This is my first G3 ice. So nah, never been legend. So Torrent's here, and I'm like, oh fuck. But that's alright, because Perna healed at above 30%. What is your AD? You'll see it there, Trap. Got some first. Thank you, Ice. Thank you, sir. So we got the kill there, and then we bring down Perna. Perna's being a bit of a pain in the butt, not wanting to die. So rank 5. And then I'm like, what do I want to do? So I'll refresh my list one more time. See if I see any names in there I can hit. Nothing I can really hit. At that point in time, I'm kind of chilling. Like, I was just like, you know what? I don't think I can get knocked out. So I'll just quickly refresh my defense log. And that person hit me and I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Okay. So then I refresh again and I'm like, nope, nothing. I couldn't find anyone to hit. So I'm just like chilling. Trying to refresh. If I scrolled through my list, I would have seen Thanatos in there. So as you can see, oh there we go, I found this guy and I'm like, you know what, fuck it. My last attack is going to be on this guy. I would have been better off hitting Thanatos, I think. So as I said, I only hit like 2 or 3 different people, or mainly like 3 or 4 different people. But I think that's how G3 works, right? And then by then it was too late. So G3 at that point in time. And that was it. So I didn't finish it in time. But that was it. That was the rush footage, guys. Alright. Monster reveal. Monster reveal. Do we start off with AOs or AD? Do we start off with AOs or AD? So my AD for most of the time is where is she? Yeah. That is my AD usually. That's my AD usually. The stats on this defense, Smarth, looks like that. I'm going to get his crit rate down to 70. Because I don't think you need high crit rate on him. You want more damage. And you want more attack, more crit damage, and you can lower the crit rate down to 70 to work against Mihos. My Triton defense, I run a Will Triton. So it's got really low accuracy. I don't really care for his accuracy. Belinus, Despair Will Belinus. And Jean. Violent Nem Jean. So she's built like a bit of a brick. So the idea with this defense is that you shouldn't be able to Fat Lucian it. Okay. Okay, my team is derpy, but you know, you can see how it works, right? So if that's what I run early rush, what I would do then, if I was getting attacked a lot, I take the Jean out, and I add Rahul. Not Rahul. I add Kumar. So this is the Kumar that I would run. He's just built there to be a fat tank, to pretty much not let me get countered. What do you mean, Vanessa, Miho, Nem, Rika, and Triton? Not really a fan of Rika Triton, to be honest. So, like, this is the Kumar I was running. And the other viables, the only other unit I'll change in here was the Miho. So that spot's the interchangeable spot. So there you go. That's the Miho I would run. That's the Miho I was running as well on defense for a while there. And the Rena was the last variation. So that was the Rena I ran to stall. So it's pretty much 50k HP. Kind of just junk runes, triple HP. But that was my defense, okay? Let me go through my offenses. So, the first offense that I was running, that you saw quite a lot of, was the Shimmy Lucian. Okay, you've seen the Samarth. I won't show the Samarth anymore. By Shimate, Swift Blade, Speed, crit damage, attack. Fairly decent attack. And fairly decent crit damage. 85 crit rate, so I always crit on water. That pretty much did the trick for me. Next thing was, my Will Lucian looked like this. So, he is on attack with damage attack. Again, always crit on water. My Bernard is plus 200. Speed, defense, HP. And my Bastet, Swift Will, plus 180. Speed, defense, HP. Okay, so that's that one. This team here had the Fat Lucian. So the 3 units here at the bottom 3 are the ones you will probably want to be most interested in. My Kabila is plus 209. So pretty standard sort of stats. Speed, flat defense, defense. Tion, Swift, broken. I would like to have had this on fight to give me 8% more attack. But it's on speed, HP, defense. And then my Fat Lucian looks like this. Rage Blade, attack, crit damage, attack. So yeah, almost plus 2000 attack, 243 crit damage. So that was that offense. My Bernard, Bastet, Lucian. This is the second Lucian. The Lucian that moved in front was this one here. Rage broken. Attack, crit damage, attack. Plus 1850 attack, 190 crit damage. That was paired up with the plus 1720 attack and 202 crit damage. So that was that one. Then I ran this team. This was the only other variant I ran. So my Tiana is actually Shield Will Fight. 100 res, speed, HP, resistance. Then my Galleon is Violent Will, speed, attack, accuracy. pretty tanky for speed attack accuracy. So speed attack accuracy, 88 accuracy. Pretty decent, I feel. Paired up with my Zaros. This is my reset Zaros. So shield, blade, will. Attack, crit damage, accuracy. And then my Shige, which is my swift will Shige. On attack, crit damage, attack. It's kind of a bad rune, this one here. But attack, crit damage, attack. Did the job. The other options I had was this Zaros here. This is my damage Zaros, which is a blade, will, broken Zaros. Attack, crit damage, attack. I didn't run my Julie, but I can show my Julie stats as well. I had that in the back if needed. So I'll go through my other units I had available. I had my Beth available if I needed. Focus, blade, will. Attack, crit damage, attack. I had my Julie available, which is here. Which is swift will. Attack, crit damage, attack. I had my, what's his name? Pung Bake available. Which is shield, blade, will. I have 3 Lucians, yeah. Attack, crit damage, attack. I've got 3 Lucians. You'll see here. So Lucian number 1 is the fat Lucian. Lucian number 2 is the rage will Lucian. And Lucian number 3 is the rage broken Lucian. So those are the monsters I use for arena offense. What I like doing is this. With the Orang lead. I used to run a Orang lead on triple fight. But I didn't really find anything I could use that with. Yeah, what's up, Magic? But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think we're going to end up putting this on YouTube. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that join button. No, man, there's no join button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you leave a comment if you guys have any questions for me. If you guys want to see more videos or any specific content, please let me know and we'll get it done. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, watching the video, guys. And that'll do.